across the epithelium and carrying in the bloodstream unless it's bound to a carrier. So sometimes we have to make these other factors like intrinsic factor and other things to help absorb them and to help transport them. We mentioned before these kind of minerals get absorbed by active transport usually. And what does that mean? It means it takes energy to do it, cellular energy. It takes energy to transport anything. This is cellular energy here. And so you can look at minerals and things like that. This just shows the absorption of iron. Not a big deal. What's our source of iron from our diet? Well, it's either in a heme group from something that we've eaten, or it's iron as an iron ion here. Now, where would I get heme? What would I be eating to get a heme group?
Beef.
Meat, in particular, liver, or but anything that had blood in it, right? Because heme is found in two structures which are both found in animals. One is red blood cells in hemoglobin, and the other is inside muscle as myoglobin. Right? And both of those, whether it's in muscle or blood, are going to come from an animal source, right, as heme. And heme has at its core iron, and iron has a strong attraction for oxygen, as we'll see when we talk about the cardiovascular system. And that is to allow for this oxygen carrying capacity. If you eat things that are rich in iron, things like, what's a vegetable rich in iron? Spinach.
Kale.
Kale. What do all those have in common, by the way? They're what? Really dark green. So really dark green leafy things are pretty rich in iron, but it's rich in elemental iron. So whether we're absorbing heme from meat or elemental iron from vegetables, these are things that we're going to need. Now, why do you need iron?
To carry oxygen.
To carry oxygen, so to make red blood cells, to make hemoglobin and myoglobin, because you're an animal. You're an animal, people. So once we have if we have the heme, I need to release the iron from the heme. That's just showing this right here. Then I need to absorb the iron. And the transporter protein that absorbs iron, ferrous is Latin for iron. So it's a ferroportin. Port, to transport right out of port, ferroiron. So ferroportin is the protein that helps me transport iron. If you didn't have some of this, would you be in trouble? Yeah, of course. You need iron, right? One of the effects, right, would be that you would be anemic, right? Because you're iron deficient. You have a difficult time. The result of that is what we call hypoxia.